pair of linear equations in two variables.
Hi everyone. Today we are going to study some important questions from the chapter pair of linear equations in two variables. So the question is, for what value of k will the system of linear equations have infinitely many solutions? And two equations are given here. Kx plus 3y equals k minus 3 and 12x plus ky equals k. So from the question itself we can see that the given pair of linear equations have infinitely many solutions. So we have already studied the conditions for infinitely many solutions. So if two linear equations or a pair of linear equations are having infinitely many solutions, then the condition given was a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2 equals c1 by c2. So here we have to apply that condition and find the value of k. So now I have written the question in the standard form, that is kx plus 3y minus k minus 3 equal to 0 and 12x plus ky minus k equal to 0. And since the equations have infinitely many solutions, write the condition a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2 equals c1 by c2. Now here what is our a1 by a2? a1 is k, a2 is 12, b1 is 3, b2 is k, c1 is minus of k minus 3, c2 is minus k. The equations have infinitely many solutions, so a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2 equals c1 by c2. So we are going to give the values for a1 b1 c1 and a2 b2 c2. So after giving the values, we will get k by 12 equals 3 by k equals minus of k minus 3 by minus k. These two minuses will be cancelled. Now we can take the first two. Take the first two, do the cross multiplication and then find the value of k. Then after that take the second and third. Again do the cross multiplication and find the value of k. And from both the values what we got, we have to take the common value. So here when we multiply k into k square, 3 into 12 is 36. So we will be getting into 12, that is 36. Now we got k square equal to 36. If k square equal to 36, what will be k equal to? K will be equal to root of 36. It is plus or minus 6. So we got two values of k now. One is plus 6, the other one is minus 6. Next we have to take the second and third. Again do the cross multiplication and find the value of k. Now we have 3 into k, 3k, then k into k minus 3, k into k minus 3. Now open the bracket here. So 3k will be equal to k square minus 3 into k, that is k square minus 3k. Now we have to make this together, that is I am going to bring this minus 3k also to the other side and forming it as a quadratic form. So we got k square minus 3k minus 3k. This 3k I brought to the other side. So k square minus 3k equal to 0. Minus 3k is minus 6k. So k square minus 6k equal to 0. From these two, k is common. So you can take k outside. So k into k minus 6 equal to 0. So k into k minus 6 equal to 0. Product of two numbers equal to 0 means either both will be equal to 0 or one of them will be equal to 0. So that means that k is equal to 0 or k minus 6 equal to 0. So k is equal to 0, it's k is equal to 0 itself. Then k minus 6 equal to 0 means k is equal to 6. Now in this, from this we got k is equal to 6. From this we got k is equal to plus or minus 6. So which is the common value from both the cases? The common value will be k is equal to 6. So what is the value of k now? The value of k now is 6. So the next question is, we have to find again the value of k for which these two equations. 3x plus y equal to 1. 2k minus 1 into x plus k minus 1 into y equals 2k plus 1 has no solution. Here also the question is to find the value of k. What is the condition given? The system of equations have no solution. Now we have already studied the condition for no solution. What is the condition for no solution? The condition was a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. Now what is our a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2? a1 is 3, a2 is 2k minus 1, b1 is 1, b2 is k minus 1, c1 it's actually minus 1, this minus will come this side, minus 1, and c2 is minus of 2k plus 1. So now we are going to write these coefficients instead of a1, a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2. Minus 1, b1 is 1, b2 is k minus 1, c1 is minus 1, this 1 will come this side, minus 1, and c2 is minus of 2k plus 1, minus of 2k plus 1. Now again we can take the first two, that is a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2, cross multiply and find the value of k. So since we have an equal to sign and there is a not equal to sign, we can take the first two and find the value of k. That's enough to find, take first two values. So what is it? Here 3 by 2k minus 1 equals 1 by k minus 1. 3 by 2k minus 1 equals 1 by k minus 1. There is no need of taking the other one. So 3 cross multiply, 3 into k minus 1 equals 1 into 2k minus 1. Here you have to open the bracket and then simplify. We will get a linear equation. From that we can solve and get the value for k. When you open the bracket you will get 3 into k, 3k, 3 into minus 1, minus 3, 1 into 2k and 1 into minus 1. So 3k minus 3 is equal to 2k minus 1. Now bring all k's to one side and numbers to the other side. So what is it? 3k minus 2k. Bring this 2k to the other side. So 3k minus 2k equals minus 1, then minus 3 will go as plus 3. So 3k minus 2k equals minus 1 plus 3. What is 3k minus 2k? 3k minus 2k is k. And what is minus 1 plus 3? Minus 1 plus 3 is 2. So what will we get here? We will get k is equal to 2. Now the next question. Here the two equations are given and here also we have to find the value of k, but the given condition is the system of linear equation has unique solution. System of equations is k minus 3 into x plus 3y equals k, kx plus ky equals 12. So this question is having, or this pair of linear equations is having unique solution. So what is the condition for two equations to have unique solution? The condition was a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. So what is our a1, a2, b1, b2? a1 is k minus 3, a2 is k, b1 is 3, b2 is k. So a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. Here we get k minus 3 by k not equal to 3 by k. Make sure that you are putting the symbol not equal to till you get the final answer. That symbol not equal to should be there. Now again we can cross multiply and get the value. Now when we cross multiply we have k into k minus 3. K into k minus 3 is not equal to k into 3. That is k into k minus 3 is not equal to 3k. Now here also we can proceed like our linear equation. You can bring that 3k to the other side. Bring this 3k to this side and open the bracket and simplify like our previous questions. When we open the bracket we have k into k square, k into minus 3 minus 3k. So k square minus 3k is not equal to 3k. Now bring the 3k to the other side. So what do we get here? K square minus 3k not equal to 0. And what is minus 3k minus 3k? So this is equal to minus 6k. Now that is k square minus 6k not equal to 0. Now you can see that k is common for both. So we can take k here, k outside. So k into k minus 6 not equal to 0. Now this means that k is not equal to 0 or k minus 6 is not equal to 0. So now we got k not equal to 0 and k minus 6 not equal to 0. So k minus 6 not equal to 0 means what? K not equal to 6. Now we got two values, that is k should not be equal to 0 and k should not be equal to 6. So what will be the values of k? K can have all the values except 0 and 6. So in our solution we have to specify that, because in the question it is asked to find the value of k. But now we got that k is not equal to 0 and k is not equal to 6. So what we have to write in the final step? K can have all values except 0 and 6. So therefore k takes all values except 0 and 6. So that should be the final step. Otherwise you won't get the full mark. Now the next question is solve for x. 47x plus 31y equals 63. 31x plus 47y equals 15. Can you say anything, or can you see anything speciality in this question? You can see that the coefficient of x in the first equation is same as the coefficient of y in the second equation. The same way, the coefficient of y in the first equation is same as the coefficient of x in the second equation. If the question is like this, if the coefficients are interchanged, then we have an easy method of doing. So don't go for elimination method or cross multiplication method or substitution method, because the numbers are big and it will be lengthy. Multiplications will be there, calculations will be there. So instead of that, we can use a simple method for doing or for solving these equations. For that I have marked first as equation number 1 and second as equation number 2. Now we are going to add the two equations, equation number 1 plus equation number 2. Now how will we add equations 1 and 2? We can add the equations only by adding their x terms, adding their y terms together and adding the constants. So when we add equation number 1 and 2, here we have the coefficients of x as 47 and 31. So we have to add 47 and 31 and we'll get the coefficient of x. Then again y, 31 and 47 are the coefficients. So add that. And constant terms are 63 and 15. So add that one. Now 47 plus 31 is 78. So we can write this 47 plus x plus 31x together will form 78x. 31y and 47y together will form 78y, and 63 plus 15 will give 78. So now we have 78 plus x plus 78y equal to 78. Now you can see that 78 is common all the three terms. So if 78 is common in all the three terms, we can take the common and cancel it, so that we'll get a simpler equation. Now I have taken 78 outside. So when we take 78 outside, we will be getting 78 into x plus y equals 78. Both the 78s will be cancelled, and what is remaining? X plus y equals 1. Put that as equation number 3. Now in the same way, as we have added to get equation number 3, next we are going to subtract. That is equation number 1 minus equation number 2 to get the next equation. Now when we subtract the equations, 47 minus 31. 47 minus 31 is 16. So 16x. 31 minus 47 is minus 16. So 16x minus 16y equals 63 minus 15 is 48. Now again you can see that 16, here 16, here 48. 48 is also a multiple of 16. So we can cancel with 16 throughout, so that we will be getting the new equation. That is the fourth equation. Now 16 I have taken out. 16 into x minus y equals 48. 16 and 48 cancels. We get it as 3. So now what is the fourth equation? X minus y equals 3. Now we got two new equations, that is x plus 1 equals 1 and x minus y equals 3. Now we can apply our elimination method. Apply the elimination method and then solve for x and y. Now the elimination method, here we have x plus y equals 1 and x minus y equals 3. Here you can see that y is one positive and one is negative. So we can directly add this so that it will be cancelled. Y terms will be cancelled. So when we can add, what will we get? Here x plus x, 2x, then y is cancelled, 1 plus 3, 4. So 2x equals 4, x is equal to 4 by 2, that is 2. Now we can find the value of y by either substituting in equation number 3 or in equation number 4. So now I have substituted in equation number 3. So instead of x I have given 2. So 2 plus y equals 1. From there y is equal to 1 minus 2, that is minus 1. So finally what is our x and y, or what is our solution? X is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 1. So that's all for today. Thank you.